All right, let's dive deep into the health of your joints. Today, we're really going to pull back the curtain and explore everything that's crucial for keeping your joints strong and healthy. We're going to reveal those early warning signs, those subtle signals your body sends you, like little heads-ups before your joints start experiencing serious problems. We all know that joints can be fragile, vulnerable to injury, and that can result in pain that's persistent, nagging, and even downright excruciating, seriously impacting your day-to-day life. But unlike our teeth, our joints actually have an incredible ability to bounce back, a hidden power, the potential for natural and almost miraculous self-healing. Joint pain, that sneaky enemy that creeps up as we get older, often comes from inflammation, injuries you get from accidents, or just the wear and tear that happens as we age. So what accounts for the differences we see from one person to the next? Why is it that some people move with such grace and ease, like birds, effortlessly soaring through the air, while others are constantly battling aches and stiffness deep in their bones that weigh down their body and mind? The answer is actually simpler than you might think, almost like a magic trick that's right there in front of you. Today, we're going to untangle these complexities, break down the root causes of joint issues, and look at effective ways to restore joint health without having to rely on a bunch of pills or painful shots. Do those topical rubs that they advertise all the time really provide miraculous relief from ongoing joint pain? Does bone broth, a staple in many kitchens, actually regenerate cartilage, restoring flexibility like everyone claims? And can ginger, that spice you can find in pretty much any kitchen, really reduce joint inflammation and ease discomfort? What should young people, the future of our country, be doing to keep their joints healthy, flexible, and strong? And most importantly, what's the best plan of attack? The real key to protecting our joints, keeping us healthy and mobile, and letting us fully enjoy all the years to come, navigating life's ups and downs with ease. We're also going to talk about just how vital it is to strengthen our muscles, creating a protective barrier that supports and shields our joints from all those outside forces. Our joints aren't just floating around out there by themselves. They're surrounded and protected by muscles, flexible ligaments, and a special fluid called synovial fluid, which is super important for providing nourishment to those joints. So what's the main thing, the underlying cause of that irritating joint pain that makes our lives feel heavy and just plain gloomy? There are a ton of things that can play a part, like sneaky underlying issues that cause damage, such as a lack of essential vitamins and minerals, a buildup of uric acid in the joints, which leads to gout, or unexpected injuries from accidents, or pushing yourself too hard when you're working out. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, joint pain comes from osteoarthritis, a natural process that's pretty much unavoidable as we age, and time starts to take its toll on our bodies. Now, let's dig a little deeper into the world of pain and look at the different kinds of joint pain so we can figure out the best and most effective treatments. If you're feeling pain when you move, when you're just trying to do everyday things, it could be a sign of arthritis, a reminder that your body needs some extra care and attention. But if the pain is dull, constant, and sticks around, even when you're resting, it might be rheumatoid arthritis, a serious autoimmune disease that needs to be treated as quickly as possible. Morning stiffness when you wake up is often caused by inflammation, which tends to get better as you move around and warm up your body, waking up your joints from their slumber. To get rid of pain quickly, Some people reach for strong painkillers, hoping for instant relief. However, experts suggest a more gradual, patient approach, using compression bandages or sleeves, doing gentle, appropriate exercises, and choosing foods with natural anti-inflammatory properties that nourish your body from the inside out. Also, try some home remedies if the pain isn't too bad, and your body still has the ability to heal itself. Joint pain can be a natural part of getting older, a sign of the passage of time, but it can also be caused by injuries that could have been avoided, pushing yourself too hard, or not being active enough, which can make your joints stiff and inflexible, as well as being overweight, which puts extra stress on your joints. Losing weight and staying in shape can reduce stress on your joints, which can really help ease pain and make you more comfortable. People with pain in their hand joints should avoid lifting heavy things. People with pain in their knees or hips should avoid sudden, quick movements that can cause more damage, and they should wear shoes with soft, supportive soles to reduce stress on their joints. When you're going up or down stairs, use the handrails for support to take some of the pressure off your joints. Not being active can really hurt your joints, making them weak and vulnerable, because exercise helps your body produce synovial fluid, which is like a natural lubricant for your joints, reducing stress and making it easier to move around. Moderate exercise is great for joint health, and you can even do it at home, which saves you time and money. With arthritis, your joints become inflamed and painful even when you're resting, while with osteoarthritis, the cartilage breaks down, causing pain when you move, but not when you're at rest. Because of this, the treatments are different and need to be tailored to each situation to get the best results. Symptoms of joint issues. Before joint problems fully develop and the pain gets really bad, you might start to notice certain symptoms, which are like early warning signs from your body. First, your joints might feel stiff and hard to move, like they're locked up. But this usually gets better after you move around a bit. Second, you might feel a burning sensation in your joint, like a smoldering fire, which could be caused by inflammation, so it's important to pay attention to it. Third, you might not be able to fully move your knee or another joint, which can make it hard to lift things or climb stairs, and things that used to be easy suddenly become challenging. Fourth, your joints might make strange noises, like crackling or popping, as if something's rubbing together, which could be because there isn't enough fluid in the joint, causing friction. These noises can happen in healthy joints, too, because of air bubbles or pressure changes, so they're not always a sign that something's wrong. Fifth, some people have joint problems that seem to get worse with weather changes, which is called weather sensitivity, and they react to shifts in the environment. Problems might show up in colder weather, and joint issues tend to get worse in the winter because of reduced blood flow, which means the joints aren't getting as much nourishment. Wearing compression sleeves can help keep your joints warm and protect them from the effects of bad weather. Foods for joint health. What you eat is super important for keeping your joints healthy because it gives them the nutrients they need to stay strong and protected. Eating the right foods can solve a lot of joint problems and make them more flexible. Fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and trout, are full of omega-3 fatty acids, which can help reduce inflammation, relieve pain, and strengthen your joints. You should also eat walnuts, flax seeds, and almonds, which are great sources of natural nutrition. The nutrients and fatty acids in these foods help your joints function better and move more smoothly. Eat blueberries, pomegranates, and spinach, which are fruits and vegetables packed with antioxidants that protect your joints. Broccoli also has antioxidants that can reduce joint inflammation. Protein is essential because it helps build muscle, which creates a protective layer around your joints. You can find protein in meat, fish, eggs, and peas. Eat foods that contain collagen, like bone broth, fish, or beef. Collagen is super important for tendons, cartilage, and bones. Collagen levels go down as you get older, which can make your joints stiff. Eating foods that are rich in collagen can really help keep your joints healthy. All of these foods have anti-inflammatory properties, which can help reduce joint pain and make you feel more comfortable. Herbs for joint health. Now I'm going to share some helpful herbs that can help reduce joint pain. Try using 1/2 to 1 teaspoon of pure turmeric in your cooking to get its benefits. Ginger, garlic, and onions can also help reduce joint inflammation. Natural remedies are great, but it's important to be patient and trust your body's ability to heal itself. They start working from the inside out, and then you'll start to feel the relief. Cartilage doesn't regenerate as much as we get older, but the process doesn't stop completely. We can definitely take steps to prevent cartilage damage. Try using gelatin, which is a common ingredient in the kitchen. It's a natural protein that strengthens cartilage and connective tissues. Here's how to use it. Get halal gelatin powder. Mix 2 teaspoons with a little less than 1/2 cup of cold water. Then add warm water to fill the cup and drink it on an empty stomach every morning. Do this every day for a month. Then take a break for a month to let your body recover. This helps collagen form properly in your joints, which makes them more flexible. It's also a very affordable treatment. Home remedies for joint pain. Let's take a look at some home remedies you can use to keep your joints healthy. The first treatment is a combination of aloe and honey, which is a perfect natural pairing. Prepare 1/4 cup of aloe juice, 1/4 cup of honey, and 1/4 cup of warm water. Mix the ingredients together and gently warm them up. Apply the mixture to the joint that's causing you pain and wrap it in a warm cloth to create a soothing environment. Then, cover it with plastic wrap and leave it on overnight. The second treatment involves chili oil, which is a spicy oil that has some unexpected benefits. Chili oil contains capsaicin, which generates heat and helps reduce joint pain. To make the oil, crush 10 fresh chilies and add 2 cups of vegetable oil. Leave it in a warm place for a week. Then filter the oil and massage it into the affected area. Avoid using it if you have a fever. The third treatment is a mixture of honey and apple cider vinegar. Vinegar has acetic acid, which has anti-inflammatory properties, while honey has calcium, magnesium, and potassium, which are all essential for joint health. Mix 1/4 cup of honey and 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar and take 1 teaspoon of the mixture every morning and evening. If you have a condition like diabetes, talk to your doctor before using this remedy. By following these steps and paying attention to your joint health, you can avoid joint problems or at least reduce them, which will lead to a healthier, happier life. Thank you for watching and visiting the channel, which is all about sharing valuable health information. I hope you learned something new and now have a better understanding of how to take care of yourself and your family. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends and family. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to stay updated. We'll see each other again in the next video with more exciting topics. Goodbye, and may you always be healthy, energetic, and full of joy.